Imagine you're gliding down a wide, quiet river in a small wooden boat. The water is smooth and brown, reflecting the soft green of the trees above. The air is warm and thick with the smell of rain, leaves, and life. You're floating on the Amazon River, the biggest river in the world by the amount of water it carries. It winds through the heart of South America, crossing 9 countries, but most of it flows through Brazil. All around you is the Amazon rainforest, one of the richest and wildest ecosystems on Earth. As you drift along, the sounds of the forest rise up around you. Birds call from high in the trees, insects buzz softly, and now and then you hear a splash, maybe a fish, or maybe something bigger. The trees form a thick wall of green on either side of the river, rising high and tangled together with vines and moss. Some trees have roots that stand above the ground, like wooden stilts. Others hang over the water, their branches dripping with leaves. Suddenly, something smooth and gray breaks the surface of the river and disappears again. It's a pink river dolphin, one of the Amazon's most famous animals. These dolphins live only in fresh water, and they're known for their curious nature. Sometimes they swim alongside boats, rising and dipping like soft gray shadows. If you're quiet, you might even see their pink skin glowing in the sunlight. You pass a quiet bend in the river where big lily pads float gently on the surface. These are Victoria amazonica, giant water lilies that can grow as wide as a kitchen table. Their leaves are strong enough to hold a small child, though it's best to just look. A dragonfly zips past your face, its wings catching the sun. On a nearby leaf, a tiny frog the size of your thumb sits perfectly still, watching the world. The river is home to all kinds of fish, over 2,000 different species. Some are bright and colorful, like the shiny silver tetras. Others, like the piranha, have sharp teeth and strong jaws. Even though people think piranhas are dangerous, they usually only nibble on small things. They're just another part of this busy underwater world. Somewhere below, the giant arapaima swims slowly. It's one of the largest freshwater fish in the world and can grow longer than a grown-up is tall. As your boat moves along, the forest seems to breathe with life. Up in the trees, a troop of howler monkeys lets out deep, echoing cries. They're not angry, they're just talking to each other, marking their space in the forest. You look up and see one sitting on a branch, tail wrapped around the tree for balance. Its big throat moves as it calls, sending sound through the treetops like jungle music. Nearby, a capuchin monkey jumps from branch to branch. It's smaller than the howler and much more playful. It stops to pick up a fruit, turns it over in its little hands, and then scampers away with its prize. Capuchins are clever. They've been known to use sticks to dig or knock things loose. They live in groups and chatter often, like kids playing in a tree house. Now the river narrows and trees bend in close. The forest is darker here. Thick vines hang like ropes, and the water feels deeper. A bright flash of blue catches your eye. It's a morpho butterfly fluttering gently past. Its wings shine like sky-colored mirrors. These butterflies live in the lower parts of the forest and sometimes rest on leaves, opening and closing their wings slowly. From a branch above, a sloth peers down. It moves so slowly you almost miss it. Its long arms hug the tree, and it turns its head with a sleepy blink. Sloths spend most of their lives upside down, resting in the treetops and eating leaves. Their slow movement helps them stay hidden from predators. Even the green algae growing in their fur helps them blend in with the forest. Back on the river, the boat glides past a muddy shore where caimans sun themselves. These are reptiles like crocodiles with long snouts and scaly skin. They stay still for hours, only moving when they need to slip into the water for a swim or a snack. They help keep the river healthy by cleaning up leftover food and keeping the fish population in balance. You pass a village tucked along the riverbank. Children wave from the shore, and you see canoes tied to wooden posts. People here depend on the river for almost everything: water, food, travel, and even stories. Many families fish in the morning and grow crops in the forest soil. The river is part of daily life, flowing through the hearts of both the rainforest and its people. Suddenly you spot something in the distance, bright red feathers in the trees. It's a scarlet macaw. These birds are loud, colorful, and usually travel in pairs. Their wings flash red, yellow, and blue as they fly above the trees. They squawk and chatter, calling to each other with cheerful voices. The forest wouldn't feel the same without them. It starts to rain, not a storm, just a soft, warm shower. In the rainforest, rain can come and go all day. The drops tap gently on the leaves and ripple across the river's surface. The air smells fresh again, like leaves and soil. The forest doesn't mind the rain. In fact, it needs it. Rain helps trees grow, fills the rivers, and keeps the whole ecosystem alive. As the sun begins to set, the sky turns pink and orange, and the jungle changes. Nocturnal animals start to stir. You might hear frogs calling, insects buzzing louder, or even the deep hoot of an owl. Fireflies blink between the trees, and bats flutter across the sky. The river becomes calm and still, like it's resting before tomorrow's journey. You lean back in the boat, letting the sounds and sights of the Amazon surround you. It's a place filled with wonder, where water, forest, and sky come together to create something alive and beautiful. Every splash, every call, every leaf plays a part in the rainforest's rhythm. Floating here, you feel like you're part of that rhythm too.